Is there a treasure hidden in your attic or maybe in one of those boxes stored out in the garage? Well, there's an opportunity for you to find out this weekend at the Del Mar Antique Show and Sale. Lots of free appraisals going on up there. And right now, Bill Kerney joins us. He's with Cover Your Assets, one of the companies that will be doing those appraisals up there at the show. How are you, Bill?
Doing great.
Now,
glad to be here.
This is a huge show up in Del Mar, and whether you're into antiques or not, it's such an interesting trip into history, isn't it?
Definitely. It's all involved about history and the past and memories.
So what kinds of things are out there? I know we've got dozens, if not hundreds, of vendors out there just waiting for folks to come out there. So what all do they have?
There's dealers that have a specialty of every type of thing, and there's an antique trolley car there. If anybody's ever watched some of the Pawn Stars show,
I love Pawn Stars.
Sean is there. He has lots of guns and treasures that he's found on treasure hunts and different things. There's diamonds, there's jewelry, there's plastic, there's, you know, just about everything you could think of.
Oh, fantastic. So big stuff, small stuff.
Yes, definitely. Something for everybody.
Now tell me about this appraisal idea here, because we're all familiar with the shows, you know, that are, you know, on various channels where people bring their stuff in and get it appraised, and you have these big surprise moments or some disappointing moments. You're actually doing appraisals like that?
Yes, we call them verbal opinions because there's not a chance to do any research on anything to back anything up. And it's a $5 charge per item for the appraisal. And we have had people bring anything in from sentimental value, which basically means, gee, I'm sorry, it isn't worth anything.
Right, sure.
To items that have been worth upwards of $500,000.
Okay, so $5 per item, well, that's practically free. I mean, that's...
Yes, definitely.
And again, that'll give you some idea of what the item may be worth, and then if you want to pursue it, you can get a more detailed, full appraisal at a later time.
Correct, and a lot of times we give people more information on how they can follow up to be able to find out more about something or to where they would like to go to sell it or something like that.
Now, here's just a small example, folks, that Bill brought with him here on the table. Now, these are some old photos here, and they all look basically the same to me, but one of these is worth a few bucks, and two of them are worth thousands of dollars. Can you tell the difference? And Bill, how do you know? And point them out to us.
Well, the thing is the provenance or the history that goes along with anything, and then the notoriety and being able to back it up. We have the photo here of the three ladies who are from the late 1800s. They have the period clothing and everything, and that's a $35 item. The one with the Indian on here, these are Geronimo. They were photos that were taken of him when he was in prison, and they're documented and backed up with the provenance on it, and they're worth from $3,000 to $4,000 each.
Oh my goodness, these are original photos?
Yes.
Of Geronimo.
Taken at Fort Sill in Oklahoma.
So that's amazing. So folks, you just don't know. You may have a full-on treasure, or you may have something that just has sentimental value, and you'll know. And when you say cover your assets, you'll know how much insurance you need to take out on these items after you come up and have them appraised. And again, this is not a full-on appraisal. It's just an opinion about roughly how much they may be worth, and that'll encourage you to go on and get more information. What's the most unusual thing you think you've maybe been ever asked to appraise?
People have brought in items, hot water heaters, little water bottles. One of the most interesting things was an elderly lady brought in a rocking chair, and I appraised the item for $350, and she says, young man, which she was old for saying to me, young man. She says, young man, you're sadly mistaken. This is worth a lot more than that. And I said, well, could you tell me why? She said, because this used to belong to President Kennedy. And I said, do you have any proof of that? She said, yes, here's a picture of me being presented with this rocking chair from President Kennedy. I was his secretary.
Oh my goodness.
And I said, ma'am, you now have a $3,500 rocking chair.
Holy smokes. It's the provenance, as you say.
Yes.
It's the history that goes with it. Otherwise, it's just a chair.
Right.
Okay. Bill, thank you so much. Folks, the Del Mar Antique Show and Sale going on this weekend. For more information, you go to san-diego6.com and bring anything and everything that you can carry out there. And $5 an item, they'll give you an opinion on what it may be worth. It's great to see you.
Great, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful weekend out there at the show.